Speaking of the PS2 version, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. I want to show off something really quick. So we've got this. Yeah. Let's do something really quick. Let's quit the game. Let's give up on everything. It's too much. Emergency knife. Wait, what? There's a movie teaser.
You've entered his world. You've played the games, but you won't know the whole story until you've seen the movie. Paramount Pictures presents Tom Clancy's Splinter Cell, the movie. Coming soon, only to theaters.
Wow, I can't wait to watch that movie. 2005, right? I must have missed it completely because it never existed. I'm sorry, I shouldn't even laugh about that. This happens more often than you think. How many of you remember that they actually started pre-production work on the Mass Effect film? As it, for those of you who don't understand, that's like 3 steps into the filmmaking process. You know, it's been pitched, it's been accepted and greenlit, and then they've already started budgeting, and then they start pre-production work, right? That's nowhere. Yeah. Or the Halo movie by Peter Jackson. Yeah, no, there's a few of these that just kind of languish and then die. It's okay, it could be worse. Languishing movies that then get made almost always suck. Yeah, triple positive, easy thing. Hi, Bragwin. I am sorry for allergies. Almost said I'm sorry for Bragwins. Wait, something's wrong about that sentence. Double check, brain. Double check. So I'm doing something on purpose here, I swear. Oh yeah, then there's Borderlands, which might actually contest the emoji film for worst film I've ever encountered. Now, I haven't actually sat down and analyzed the film yet, so... Okay, so, here we are. Yep. Let's roam up here, I think. This is a good thing to do. Yeah, for those of you not aware, the emoji film is currently sitting at the absolute bottom for films for me. Okay, so, it's not too dark here. We can kind of see what's going on. But, you know, I want to really be able to see what's going on. So, this is nonsense and insanity, right? We've talked about this before. I don't want to make this point too harsh. But, like, it looks like it's barely even visible on the stream as I'm looking at my preview pane here. But trust me when I say this is not great. It's legitimately harder to see in some cases than just leaving it dark, and that's it before we get into the film grain problem. Now, I know I'm about to show you a static image, but I decided just for the hell of it, because we've been debating the lighting thing, which is actually a visual distinction problem. And, well, I took a picture of the PC version. Same general area, but look at the difference. This is with night vision mode on. Just look at the difference there. This is just... wow. Now, if you pay very careful attention, if you look at it very carefully, you'll see there is a very small amount of film grain. But, yeah, better color choice, much less aggressive film grain, better distinction in shadowing. And also, I didn't really show this off properly, but even, like, the glare from the lights is not as bad. And then there's this. I wanted to point this out because, obviously, the PC version is better. But, like, I wanted to really go into specifics, as I often do. Because, well, this is going to sound like a really weird thing, but we're reviewing the PS2 version. And as always, the exact and specific version of a game we're reviewing matters, because it does and will change certain aspects of positives and negatives, right? We've talked about this many times. The original intent was to review the PC version. I just couldn't get it streamable. So this sucks. I don't have a better way to put this, and this is the really unfortunate thing. So I'm going to give this negative. In fact, I'm going to give at least 2 negatives for this, because this is awful. And it's actually worse than just being awful, because by sheer virtue of it being awful, it de-incentivizes me from using it, which means I wander around in this mode more, which means several viewers literally can't see what's happening, and I have to play with the lights off in order to be able to tell what I'm doing. The game's built-in mechanic is so bad that it's actually de-incentivizing me from using it, and so the tool the game has given me to bypass a feature of the game doesn't work. And yeah, if I was playing the PC version, this almost assuredly would not be an issue. I actually roamed around a little bit on this level. Play the PC version. I actually roamed around this level a little bit and was on the PC version and was doing things. Because remember, it's perfectly playable. The problem is I couldn't get it streamable. And I'm going to add a little asterisk, and I'm going to mention that asterisk. Play the PC version. Or maybe don't play the PS2 version. Because the harsh reality here is, as much as I would love to just kind of pretend we're reviewing the PC version, I can't, because we're not. The controls are different, among other things. The level design is different. Individual encounters are different. And, I mean, again, and I hate to reemphasize this, but look at that. Yeah, the elevator. The elevator got its own unique negative for the PS2 version. That negative would not exist on the PC version. So the PC version would demonstrably review better, and I'm going to mention that in the review, but I can't just, like, pretend or like, guesstimate that we've been reviewing the PC version this entire time. Anyways, that all sucks, and I just wanted to show my work on that, because, God, that looks so much better. Anyways, moving on. Oh yeah, and like I said, multiple negatives. So I'm thinking, I guess we'll call that core mechanic and lighting. Yeah, no, it's a bad port, exactly. That is exactly where we're at with that, and that sucks. Not the first time we've been pigeonholed into playing a bad port due to playability problems. Or streamability problems. I'm looking at you, Horizon Zero Dawn.
You find anything?
What?
Did you find anything?
What? You mean in the vents? No.
So there's no reason to expect anyone is spying on Shetland's meeting.
No. I don't think so.
Well, I guess I'll have to do it then. Good night.
Good night.
Oh, I do, Blade Ball. It's one of the reasons why I constantly bang on how important it is which exact version of a game we're streaming. There's just too many examples, too many case studies of where a different version would change the review. I feel like I did have a later save. Hang on. What's this? Oh, yeah, this is during the escape. There we go. Okay, we're good, we're good.
Nail that bastard!
What's really sad is something I've been saying this whole time, is how much I enjoy this game, except when it irritates me. I find myself wondering how many of those irritations would go away on the PC version. Like, it probably wouldn't be all of them. For that. Oh, they saw me. And we're dead.
He's taking shots!
This reminds me of a joke. So, how many of you played Metal Gear Solid 4?
Nail
I
that
have, obviously.
bastard!
generally has pretty good gameplay. Better than I tend to remember. Don't mind me. Wow, we're just dead. Okay. There's a section towards the beginning of Metal Gear Solid 4 where you're going through a combat zone where two completely unrelated factions are fighting each other, right? And both factions, you know, are focused entirely on each other until the moment they spot you, until the moment either of them spots you. And the moment you're spotted, the AI of every enemy unit in the entire section, I couldn't even see them when they were shooting me, instantly aggro's you instead of whoever they were fighting. And all of a sudden, you have two entire combat units just focusing on you.
Use terminal force! Ha! Get him! Nail that bastard! Have we lost him? I can see him! Make him suffer!
Exactly. Oh, you probably talking about this game, but yeah.
Over there! Roger that! Nail that bastard!
And we're dead. Okay. Yeah, I've heard people argue that that's on purpose because, you know, the way Metal Gear Solid 4 works. I don't really, like, I don't fully agree with that. Is there another way out of this freaking room? Because this feels like one of those bottleneck problems again. Oh, looks like there is. Looks like there is. Okay. Where is that? That's over here. I see it. I see it. You did it. You won. Now you can leave. You can just leave now. Maybe. Don't know what you're doing, and I don't care. Come here. Okay, we've gotten through the corridor. Jesus. No, that wasn't so bad once I found the other exit. This is what we were talking about earlier with the elevator. When this game throws something like that at you, it probably means go somewhere else.
Incoming fire! Use terminal force!
episode 1, first in the in the trilogy of new episodes for Half-Life 2. You know, I'm still pissed about that. Yes, I know, we have actually gotten Half-Life 3 twice, technically. But, like, god dang it.
I know he's here somewhere. We'll find him. Don't you worry about that. Unless he finds us first. It's out cold. Don't let anything like this happen again. It's too fast for me.
3 people now. Okay.
What was that?
I mean, Nintendo execs have gone on record saying that,
Get down!
wow, okay. F-Zero is completely invalidated by Mario Kart. In other words, there's no reason to make a new F-Zero while Mario Kart exists. And, yeah, I think that's bullcrap, too.
Put the weapon down and come quietly!
I mean, they've detected us.
Stop her!
100%.
Throw down your weapon!
I don't particularly want to kill you, but, you know...
Get down! Any way you can! Fire! Gotcha! Whoa there! Hold your fire! We got you! Put the gun down and come out! What was that?
How did you see me?
What was that? There's nothing. Nothing. Have we lost them?
Oh, they have thermal.
Can't see them.
Yeah, okay, okay. Okay.
What was that? Over there! No.
Okay.
Yeah, not good. Damn it! Man down!
What? Where? Ah! God damn it! Okay, hang on. So we shoot this guy in the head. It kills him. Or doesn't.
Have we lost them?
Okay, hang on. Let's try this one more time. We shoot this guy in the head,
Get down!
which kills him. He's dead.
I'll be picking those shiny goggles off your cool corpse!
Then we'll kill the bot. There we go.
Time to meet your maker!
God damn it! Okay, let's try different tactics. Let's shock the first guy. Let's get in position. Shock him.
Get down!
Shock him. There should be a third guy now. Okay. That sucked. Alright. Him. I can see why this level would be considered to suck. I'm kind of agreeing with it, honestly. This level has not been great. I'm not quite sure if it's negative worthy, but... I don't know. What do y'all think? What does the crowd think? Because I know we did most of it last night.
My God, Fisher!
What?
Jetlet has rigged the place to blow. There are bombs hidden in the furnace room. You'll have to find them all, and fast.
Okay. Hey, Mel Kaiser. Don't worry, we've got one more Zelda game. In like a month. No, it's here. Okay, this is actually irritating. This is legitimately bad design. Check this out. I can hear the bomb, right? And so I can use the bomb to navigate, right? Like the audio of the bomb to navigate. But there's this music playing, which is completely drowning it out.
Mason and Lambert have you wrapped around their fingers, Fisher. You're no more to them than any other weapon.
Yep, let's disable the music. Look at our incredible array of audio options. I hope so, Velcroblade. Because, yeah, Mario Wonder was one of those, holy crap, this is a good games.
Jesus! This thing is ruined!
Something from a bygone age, Black Vulcan. Shoot, this is not where I wanted to go. God damn it. No, Mortal. In fact, I think they're negative worthy. No, I'm joking. But I don't think they're really separate positive.
You've made yourself the instrument of a policy you don't believe in, Sam.
Maybe they are.
Walk away.
I don't know, what do we think? What does the crowd think? What do you think about the options for how to interact with doors?
What's going on here?
No, now that I think about it, I think Mortal has a good point. Because I do like the ability to bash, open, or stealth. And I do like the ability to see through a door before you go through it. And, of course, grenades suck, and I've already given my complaints about the wall mines. So, you know what? I think I agree. Changed my mind. What do we call that? I think that's kind of terrain design? Because what you can do with a door depends entirely on the type of door it is, which is manually placed in the level, right? Like, in some cases, all you can do is slide door, for example. But you'll notice sliding doors is always quiet to make up for that. That also means you can't, smash a sliding door, right? I don't know if I'd call opening doors a core mechanic. I don't know. Arenox, thank you very, very much for the sub, as always. And I will jot that down for several things, if you give me a second. Listen, one of these days... Vermintide 2, Pokemon Soul Silver, and Blops 1 and 2. I forgot to write down Von Falkenstein's thing. Oh no, I need to check Von Falkenstein's thing, that's right. Let's see if I can get an Acronox streamable. Okay, so... Oh, thank God, Judo Joker. You know what, let's just call it Kid. It is kind of part of Kid. I could see it being argued for several aspects of it. We'll just call it Kid. Because, like, I agree with Mortal. The doors thing was one of the first things that just slid perfectly into my brain as far as stealth mechanics. It just made so much sense to be able to go through a door in different ways. I know that sounds dumb, but it's true. Hey, Ross. How is your day going? Yeah, I know. Okay. So, rewind a little bit. That's rewind here, I think.
Jesus! This thing is ruined!
Okay, so this was... Okay, I know where I am. And we're dead. Wow.
Jesus! This thing is ruined!
I kind of didn't Mortal. It was sort of play this version or don't play the game at all. So... I mean, I could have just canceled the run. Something we might be doing in a couple of weeks here. For another game. literally nothing there. You know what, okay, hang on.
Jesus, this thing is ruined.
What do you mean, Black Vulcan? I'm sorry. I don't know, I wouldn't kill that guy, but he was shooting me in the face. And I don't like being shot in the face. I was trying to be clever by putting a mine over on the next bomb, but I bet you money it wouldn't even work.
You've made yourself the instrument of a policy you don't believe in, Sam. Walk away.
Mr. Red, don't give in the productive side. Don't be like me.
Blood
Waste your life.
You and I have bled a lot together. You're trading your honor for their agenda.
So here's what I'm thinking so far for this level. I actually thought the first part of the level, Black Malkin's right, the first part of the level was fine. The second part of the level, not so much.
Doesn't have to end like this, Sam.
No, but it does have to end.
On that we agree. We've been fighting their dirty little wars our entire lives, and where do we end up? Staring at each other down the barrels of our guns. Nothing has changed, Fisher. And it won't change by degrees. We have to tear it down and start over. It's the only way.
Your own little chaos theory, throw the world into war and hope that what comes out the other side is better.
It will be better. Because this war will change things, Sam. Every other war has been about keeping things the same, but the status quo doesn't work anymore. America's sick, Sam. She's dying. The politicians, the bureaucrats, the whispered backroom deals, it's all life support for a sick old lady who was dead a long time ago.
The only backroom deals that I've seen lately were made by you. You're a murderer and a war criminal.
Those are the only names the state has for the revolutionaries, Sam. You only become a hero after the war is over. You know the truth. The world is built from the bottom up, not the other way around. Honor, courage, fidelity. We don't inherit these things from the world, Sam. We build the world from them. I know you. You believe in these things more than any government. And I know that because of it, you wouldn't shoot an old friend.
Okay. Okay.
You're right, Doug. I wouldn't shoot an old friend.
So yeah, I have to point out that as his speech about how the world has to be remade, he's primarily focused on America because this is still a Tom Clancy show or game or whatever. Right? Right? It's the Independence Day approach to world building. We have to save the world, which is, don't worry. They acknowledge that the rest of the world exists in Independence Day twice. It's great. Yeah, so, okay. Always was. Yeah, that's the other thing. America's sick and is run by backroom deals. Have you read your history, sir? Do you imagine some magical reality in which America was ever like this pure, beatific, angelic country? Yeah, I was gonna say, also Britain, if we want to go back further, and then like every other country, and then kingdom, and then tribe ever. Come on. You know, that's a good point. Somalia might not. I'd make a Haiti joke here, but it would be in very poor taste. That was mission 9, right? Yeah, the list has rejiggered a little bit to accommodate a few people. Depends on how long this takes us. Plutonia. Bathhouse. There it is. Mission 9, bathhouse. Okay. Moving on. Killed 5 people this one. I knocked out 2. There were civilians on this map?
Events today jeopardized diplomatic efforts when North Korean armor encountered a so-called self-healing minefield while attempting to withdraw from the area.
North Korean forces were adequately cautioned that self-healing minefields along the DMZ should not be considered cleared obstacles. We're back at the brink of war, and now we find out it is the Japanese?
The Japanese are allies.
I don't care if they're the Christmas elves. They sank the Walsh.
We don't know that their government was involved.
We know Admiral Otomo was involved, and we know where the gentleman is. We have to go in now, immediately.
The fact is, we don't know how far the conspiracy goes. If Otomo's actions are sanctioned by the Japanese government, then the only solution is military. But if he's acting alone,
Your man again?
he's already in position.
Send him in.
Send him in. God, what are these cutscenes?
The State Department has lost contact with all of the U.S. officers who work at the Kokubo Sosho with the Japanese Self-Defense Force. It looks like the SDF have taken them prisoner, and they're refusing to answer our calls. In typical fashion, the Japanese are circling their wagons. Either they're afraid to admit they've lost control of Otomo, or they're actually sanctioning him. If that's the case, we'll have to come clean with North Korea, which will spark a massive war in Asia. If not, we need to find out what our officers know, and figure out what to do about Otomo before North Korea finds out what's going on.
Sam, even if the Japanese government is not sanctioning him, Otomo still clearly has the capacity to strike. If he's still in control of the information arm of the SDF, you'll need to deal with him very carefully. There's no telling what kind of havoc he could unleash.
Last contact we had with any U.S. personnel in the Kokubo Sosho was a fragment of a phone call from Major Harper, a logistics advisor to GSDF. From the sounds of the call, the room he was in was raided by Japanese troops and he was taken prisoner. It doesn't sound like anyone has been killed, and if there's any hope of maintaining peaceful relations with the Japanese, you're going to have to keep it that way.
Damn, I can't kill people. Okay. I can do this. Would you like the assault recommendation? No, I'm good, thanks.
Fisher, I can't stress this enough. If one Japanese soldier dies, we risk World War III. Any fatalities and I abort the mission immediately.
I understand.
Locate our officers. Find out what the hell is going on.
I'll find them.
Yeah, I was about to ask why a drone was here, but I thought, oh, whatever at this point. I mean, it's the last mission, so... Speaking of which, we're going to close down the guessing game pretty soon. The HUD should be up to date. If it's not, it will be within 10 minutes. Well, plan B is immediately fling all the nukes out. Just all of them. Do we need to aim where the nukes are going? No. Just as long as they land somewhere. That's all I care about. Okay, sir.
Did you hear the news? The rescue was successful.
You're kidding me.
No, that Chinese guy, he spacewalked over, tethered his capsule to the station, then brought back the other 2 astronauts one at a time.
Wow, that's amazing.
Oh, yes.
So what went wrong this time?
Nothing. Nothing went wrong. Re-entry went off without a hitch. They recovered the capsule from the ocean about an hour ago. The astronauts are a bit dehydrated, but that's it.
Huh, so that's the end of the story?
That's the end of the story.
Go Taikonauts!
That's funny. What? What? But yeah, following through on the astronaut story from the bank mission, if you remember that.
Did you hear the news? The rescue was successful.
You're kidding me.
No, that Chinese guy. He spacewalked over, tethered his capsule to the station, then
No, no, no. This is what Japanese people sound like in, oh my god, in real life. I know, trust me, because I've got a friend who's Japanese. Hey, Lunarith.
So, that's the end of the story. Go Taikonauts!
See, that's the anime that we're watching, was Taikonauts. Okay, hang on. I want to stress that this is... Are you Chinese or Japanese? What's the difference? Thought I heard him approaching me, but I guess not. Good morning, Spartan. I actually did know someone, not a friend, it's worth noting, but just I knew someone back in sort of in high school who didn't know what the difference was between Chinese and Japanese and had never heard of a Korean. He was deciding to come out. Okay, cool. Glad I waited on him. Yeah, it's like someone from Brazil, someone from, let's say, Colombia, and someone from Canada. I mean, they're all Americans, right?
Nice building.
Who?
I'm gonna suggest they hire your designer to do some work on the Pentagon.
What do you want?
A news update. What's happening here tonight?
I know nothing.
You probably know more than you think. Just talk.
Some men have been moved around, guarding inside. A captain was here earlier getting volunteers. Not sure what for. Some suits and officials came in for an emergency meeting. Some suits and officials came in for an emergency meeting.
Excuse me. Oof. If you're wondering, by the way, why that keeps happening when I just keep randomly whistling, it's L2, which is very, very easy to hit when I put the controller down, yeah, like that, in my lap. It just depresses the button on accident. Well, I can't do it. Gobble, gobble, gobble. I can't gobble. I'm very sad. I'll go play Go instead. Let's see. Move there. Checkmate in 3 moves. Alright, cool. Ugh. My nose is like, no. See, I'd never be a good infiltrator because suddenly my allergies would just kick on and that would be the end of that. Alright, hang on. We're gonna do something weird here.
I'm not sure about it.
Oh, he does have an interrogate. Alright, let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Be more careful, Fisher.
God damn it. Okay, fine.
Did I just see something?
No. You didn't see anything. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here.
I should have stayed home. It was karaoke night. Some suits and officials came in for an emergency meeting.
Really? Tell me more. Yeah, I noticed there are no females in this game, unless you count... Let me walk that back. There's no female models in the game. I think I've just gotten lucky, Black Malkin. Yeah, poor golfer, dude. Died at 99. Definitely wasn't assassinated. See, nobody questions if you assassinate someone in their 80s. It's like, oh, he died of natural causes. Yeah, the hole in his head, that's part of the death ritual. That's all.
Working great?
Working? Are you kidding? This job is a joke.
What are you talking about? We are here to defend...
Defend the Kokubo Shosho? Right. That's like defending the CIA building or something.
What do you mean?
Well, it's not like anybody would be crazy enough to bust in here. This is the easiest job in the world.
Oh, definitely the National Guard, Mr. Red. I mean, I gave him his own positive, for God's sakes.
Some suits and officials came in for an emergency meeting.
Okay, game. I wonder if canonically Fisher does have carpet shoes, or whatever those are officially called. And now for another game of What's on the Screen? Hang on, let me... Hang on. Now what's on the screen? Go ahead, I'll wait. So, here's the answer. It was a hallway. This game. Like, the whole game's dark, but every now and again it goes a little bit past dark into, huh? That's true. In PC, we get higher resolution darkness. Is he up? Where's the guy I'm hearing? Yeah, we've gone from Bloom to... Well, I don't want to use Gloom, because I was also in tears.
Hey, who cured the rights? This is not good.
Alright, I need you to give me some intel. Yeah, we're not at the Doom levels yet. Let's just pull him into the deepest of shadows here.
I should have stayed home. It was karaoke night. Some suits and officials came in for an emergency meeting.
You know, I'm getting a vibe that some suits and officials came in for an emergency meeting. It's just, it's a hint, you know? It's like that, one of the subconscious things. Intuition, I think they'd call it over on Star Trek. Yeah, we've encountered what? Like, hang on, let's actually look at the document for a second. So there are, let's see, so 1, 2, 3. I don't know how bugs are in the PC version. Let's assume they're there. It's still a Ubisoft game, right? So 1, 2, 3. 4, because I know that one's different. 5, because there actually are options on the PC version, by the way. I checked. 6. And I guess that's it. So that's 6 negatives that I absolutely know of that would not exist if we were playing the PC version. Okay, so that leads to something. I have to dance gaily through the hallway here. No, although my brother-in-law is very much looking forward to it, Shadow Machine. I never actually liked the original, so I'm just kind of, Why are we playing the PS2? It is this or nothing, Mr. Red. The PC version is not streamable. It has that wonderful thing that I've actually encountered quite a few times before, where the game runs perfectly fine unless you try to do anything else at all. You can brute force it into a windowed mode and then pull it onto the stream, but like the instant I do anything, the game breaks and crashes. So alt tabbing would crash the game, and just getting it onto stream would crash the game. So Thief's an interesting one because Thief is actually not streamable, and normally I would immediately then say no, I'm not going to play Thief. But because I have a very strong rule of not playing games if I have to use third-party stuff in order to get the game functional, right? That rule, however, is something that is malleable, as most things are in my case. So Thief is a substantially significant game to, gaming history that I'm willing to bend that rule in order to get Thief on camera. I've actually already tried to get Thief on camera and succeeded at it, just to make sure it worked.
Quiet!
We didn't say anything.
Keep it that way. I have orders not to shoot you, but I have orders not to let you escape. Let's not find out which order is more important.
We're not soldiers. We're just desk jockeys. We're perfectly comfortable here.
And no going to the bathroom!
Okay, fine. We can hold it. We'll be right here.
Yes, you will.
Shit! What was that?
Why are you holding these men? Answer the question.
Those are my orders!
Whose orders?
The General!
General? Don't you mean Admiral?
What do you mean?
Your orders? Do they come from Admiral Otomo or not?
No! We have orders not to shoot them, just to hold them here.
Okay. And yes, I have TSB, and the long and the short of it is such a colossal pain to set up that I might do that someday, but for the moment, it's not worth the effort, for lack of a better way to put that. So I've been looking for interactions like that, Judo Joker, because I like that kind of environmental stuff. Even in Assassin's Creed, they tend to do that kind of environmental stuff, right? And we all know what kind of a stealth game Assassin's Creed is.
All right, guys, what's going on here?
Thank God, an American, ready to go when you are.
Slow down, I'm not your babysitter. Tell me what you know and maybe somebody will come get you later.
What?
Well, SDF rounded up all the U.S. personnel and locked us up. We saw some generals and ministers being brought in earlier.
Where did they go?
Into the war room in the sub-level.
Be more careful, Fish.
God damn it. Okay, that's just frustrating. If you couldn't tell, I couldn't move while having that dialogue. And I could barely hear them under the frickin' music. Did the guy who's bound and gagged and told to stay in one spot, just react to the light being knocked out? That's sure what it looked like happened. Anyways, what I'm trying to say, Judo Joker, is please do me a favor and give me some examples, because I have been looking for environmental actions, and I have not found many. There were a couple in the lighthouse level, and I haven't really seen them since then. Well, that's not true. I saw a couple in the lighthouse and a couple in the boat.
Be more careful, Fisher. This mission...
This game, come on, work with me here. Yeah, the pipes. That's actually exactly what I was thinking of. And the pools in the lighthouse.
All right, guys, what's going on here?
Thank God, an American, ready to go.
Can we, like, kill the music, please? Did that interrupt the dialogue?
Slow down, I'm not your babysitter.
Okay, there it goes.
Tell me what you know and maybe somebody will come get you later.
Well, SDF rounded up all the U.S. personnel and locked us up. We saw some generals and ministers being brought in earlier.
Where did they go?
Into the war room in the sub-level.
Doors to the lower levels, I see it.
The captain was just up here looking for combat-ready volunteers to go down there. The doors are open now.
Thanks for the tip.
Sam, we need to record everything that happens in that meeting so we can present it to the Joint Chiefs.
Where's the war room?
In the sub-level beneath the main floor.
It would speed things up if it let me remove some of the threat.
Forget it, Fisher. Until we know who the enemy is, there is no enemy. No enemy means no kill. Deal with it.
Game. Game! Yeah, I hate to do this, but I've been chewing on this already. I think I'm going to give this the sound balancing negative. Because, good lord. There's actually been a few games where we have decided to avoid the sound balancing negative because they do something else to accommodate it, but there's no subtitles in this. And there's also no options to fix any of it. Yeah, so I was talking to those two people I just rescued, and that counted as an alert, Black Malkin. Both times, actually. And now we're in alert status again! Alright, so. Anyways, I guess I'll head over this way now. Okay, this is the other way in. Alright. Oh my god.
Something is not right. Incoming fire!
How did you see that?
God damn it, Fisher. Can't you follow orders? That's it, Fisher. Mission over.
I didn't kill that guy! First of all. You know what? Screw these two. Because, like, you can tell they're the people are in high alert because I talked to a person. So we're just going to skip that step and hope it lets me skip that step and go this way. Because they act differently, right? That was clearly a high alert thing. He shouldn't have been able to see me, but he was on high alert. So, okay, sure. So we're going to go over here. Or he could immediately notice me? What?
God damn it, Fisher.
Okay. Hang on. Maybe this game was just made by cheese monkeys. I don't know. You see, cheese monkeys, are they monkeys made of cheese? Or are they monkeys who really love cheese? Now, the really weird part is there really a noticeable, perceptible difference between the two states?
Grab some cover!
How? 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 What? Listen, even the janitor's armed amongst the Japanese. We all know the Japanese are notoriously gun-happy. In the Tom Clancy verse. That's why they went to the war with the entire United States. A second time. Okay, so let's keep going. Let's see if we can just avoid talking to those people. And avoid being in mode. Okay, so the doors won't open. Perfect. They're probably trigger doors. I love trigger doors. They're one of the best inventions in gaming. You see, they won't allow you to go through a door until you've hit the trigger. Oh my god, that would actually be funny if that was true, Dakota. Guess let's scooch over here.
All right, guys, what's going on here?
Thank God, an American, ready to go when you are.
Slow down, I'm not your babysitter. Tell me what you know and maybe somebody will come get you later. Where did they go?
Okay. Okay. Okay, that doesn't work. Okay. No. No, the problem is I'm trying to stay undetected while doing it, which is proving more irritating than it probably should be. So you say there's a path behind them. Oh, you mean the garden thing. Okay. I'm going to be honest, I didn't think that was interactable. So let's go ahead and knock this out. Yeah, this did not look like someplace I could walk.
All right, guys, what's going on here?
Thank God, an American.
Sam, we need to record everything that happens in that meeting so we can present it to the Joint Chiefs.
Where's the war room?
In the sub-level beneath the main floor.
It would speed things up if you'd let me remove some of the threats.
Forget it, Fisher. Until we know who the enemy is, there is no enemy. No enemy means no kills. Deal with it.
No, now we save. Make sure we get away from that camera first. No, yeah, they're the ones who were clearly throwing up the detection flag, which is just whatever. Still can't press, though. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. Well, maybe that was all for nothing. Who knows? Also, why is Fisher randomly being so bloodthirsty? It'd be a lot easier if I could murder these people. Just let me kill them. Let me kill them. It's been so long since I've killed someone. Please. Please, I need to watch the life bleed out of their eyes. That's true, they're not American. They're not even people. They're different from us. That means they can't be trusted. Okay, we got a camera and a guy. We got a camera and two guys.
Excuse me, I need directions.
What? Okay.
I'm the good guy who's here to save the world.
I thought I was the good guy.
No, you're on the team with the super secret underground base. I'm the guy breaking into the base. That makes me the good guy. Now tell me how I get in.
There's a ladder in the electrical room. You can probably find a way in from there into the bathrooms.
Thanks.
Did you try the doorbell on the front door?
I mean, he's got a point. We're the ones sneaking into the super secret base, so, you know.
I just see something.
No.
Did you try the doorbell on the front door?
Listen, nobody has super secret bases except for bad guys. We all know this. Great. More of those North Korean drones. This is the beginning of the level. Okay. Uh-huh. Oh god, there's no way back up, is there? Okay. Well, normally there's an interactable thing with the pipe. Let's see. Oh, there it goes. Nope, I'm an idiot. Ignore me. I do kind of wish that there was more standardization in the interact button. Because sometimes it's like, hey, interact, and sometimes it's like, no, just walk into it. Okay. So what do you want me to do, game? So that is a dead end. That leads to nothing. So I need to get to this corridor, which looks like it's from the main reception room. Okay. Kill that guy. I should kill him. And once he's dead, then finally the voices will stop. Aw. No comment about karaoke night? Okay, come on over here. Don't worry. I'm the good guy. That means I'm not going to kill you. You can send your medical bills to Uncle Sam. He won't pay them. That's really weird, Plutonium. I mean, bugs, right? Speaking of which, could someone do me a favor and tell me when I have, let's say, like 30 minutes left in the mission? Please. Three guys. Okay.
Fisher, from the looks of it, these guards are LTL equipped.
Less than lethal.
What? What?
It looks like he's starting to regain consciousness. The Colonel would like to talk to you. Again! Come on, American. Talk! How did you get in here? You will need to tell me something before I can begin to negotiate on your behalf. Sergeant! Give him a little extra, Sergeant. I guess we'll have to do this the hard way. Dismissed! We'll find out what you know. We'll find out what you know.
Bad news, Colonel.
How did you get free?
Listen, I'm not feeling too good right now. Under any other circumstance, I'd jump at the chance to cut you a second smile.
Please, don't kill me, American.
I have orders not to, but I can still hurt you pretty bad if I feel like it. How many more men do you have down here?
I didn't call any more reinforcements. The captain needed more men downstairs. No one was expecting you.
So it's just your buddy outside the door.
Yes!
So to be clear, that was scripted, right? Because that didn't feel scripted. Like, that felt weird, is what that felt. It was not scripted. Okay, that would explain why it didn't feel scripted. It was just weird. Okay, cool. So, from what I understand, Lord Harriman, the 30% Subtober thing is, it's kind of a gimmick. You pay less for the sub, but otherwise nothing changes. In other words, I still get the same money from the sub, and Twitch still gets the same money from the sub. So you pay, what is it? I don't know what that is. 6 times 0.54, or 0.4. Or is it 0.7? And it's 0.7. 6 times... Okay, so you pay $4, and I get 3, and Twitch gets 3. There, that's the reality of it. Cool. Anyway, so, that sucked. Go ahead and get back into it. Yeah, you notice it did it in the middle of a cutscene. It literally interrupted dialogue. Like I said, it felt weird. I'm also curious how they spotted me from that distance, under the circumstances, but again, whatever. Where's my freaking gear? Yeah, they have LTL.
Sometimes I wonder why I keep working with amateurs. I only ever got into this job.
Come in, Fisher. Come in.
I'm okay, Lambert. Non-lethal round. They were planning on interrogating me.
They couldn't have had time to. You were only gone for a couple of minutes.
Good. Where were we?
Well, the whole facility is on alert. Are you sure you're okay to continue the mission?
Now that you mention it, maybe I could use a week on the beach instead.
You'll have it, as soon as we find out what's happening in the war room.
I'm on my way.
Sometimes I wonder why I keep working with amateurs.
No, I'm automatically higher in alert.
I wanted to be a ninja.
And I'm hurt.
Oh, that is the rhyme. Hiding in the dark, killing people unseen. Man, why did I not go to ninja school?
There's a ninja school?
Sometimes I wonder how I ended up here. My mother always said I should have been an accountant. I would have made a great accountant, I'm sure. Damn it! What was that?
tight security you have down here.
Not tight enough, apparently.
Tell me something that'll help me get around down here more easily.
Okay. We recently set up some IR cameras.
Yeah.
There's IR sensors too, around the war room.
Is that so? Anything else?
I am not sure what kind of security they may have down in the lower sublevels, though.
Thanks. The new security protocol is running. If an alarm is sounded, the servers will sink into the floor so no one can have access to them. To reset them, you and Botan have been getting retinal scanner access. Note to all SDF personnel. In an emergency, do not hesitate to contact your first aid attendant or go to the new medical kits in the washrooms.
We've got a body on the camera.
What camera?
We've got a body on the camera. Intruder alert!
Okay. Are those cameras? God damn it. Those are cameras, aren't they? Go away. Let's find out. Yep, those are cameras. Okay, cool. So, rewind.
Can't stress this enough.
Yep, hang on. Well, okay. I thought I had a save after the interrogation. Okay, I do actually have a save after the interrogation. I thought so. But I was wondering if I could try this again. So, who knows why people leash bots on things on Earth. If you figure it out, let me know. It could just be people trying to bring Diablo Immortal down. A cause I wholeheartedly support.
Fisher, from the looks of it, these guards are LTL equipped.
Less than lethal. Why?
There's only one reason I can think of that they issue them to combat troops. Fisher, from the looks of it, these guards are LTL equipped.
Less than lethal. Why?
There's only one reason I can think of that they issue them to combat troops. They'll want to interrogate anyone they catch.
Well, I'm not the talkative type.
Be more careful, Fisher. This mission couldn't be more sensitive.
Oh, this is the bottleneck. Okay.
What's that?
Fisher, from the looks of it, these guards are LTL equipped.
Less than lethal. Why?
There's only one reason I can think of that they'd issue them to combat troops. They'll want to interrogate anyone they catch.
Well, I'm not the talkative type.
Hello, Czar. Well, now we're down to just 2 down there. Let's see what we can manage. Damn it. How is that missing? How is that... How is that missing? Okay. Game.
This is a battle tragedy. Did you hear that?
Yay. Okay. No, yeah, it clearly is thinking, hey, you can't reach this thing. You don't have line of sight on that thing that's right in front of you. Alright, so let's... Whatever. You are dead to me, Spartan. I just want you to know that. Are you familiar with the Metal Gear Solid pachinko machine, Spartan?
Nothing here. I am sure there is nothing here.
Nice toy. What kind of ammo does it use?
How about you let me go, and I'll show you.
Don't get smart.
Okay. It's some kind of shock round. Electric.
Interesting. You have any extra?
It's not like you can shake me and make my ammo fall on the floor to pick up.
You're awfully flippant for someone with a knife to his throat.
All right. I think they keep some extras in the storeroom.
Thanks. By the way, that is a direct reference to Metal Gear Solid 3. Like, the shakedown mechanic was actually a whole thing in Metal Gear Solid 3. Anyways, you didn't answer me, Spartan. Are you familiar with the Castlevania pachinko game? I'm actually going somewhere with this, I swear. So, imagine you're jonesing for Castlevania, but you don't have access to real Castlevania. So you decide to play the pachinko machine instead. Anyways. I like how that's scanning through the computer, by the way. That's just... because of course it is. Oh, I have no idea, Judo Joker. I don't even know how well this one's going to score. I could see it hitting the 80s range pretty easily, though. So, let's see if this works. Wow. Yeah, the light cone is just rendered, regardless of all other considerations. I wonder how far out it goes. Okay, so that's nothing but emails. See, you know what? At least you're playing a video game in that case, Mr. Red. Spartan, go play Diablo 1 instead. I agree with Mr. Red's idea. Actually, yeah, go play Grim Dawn. I've heard good things about that. I haven't played it yet, but I've heard good things. Okay. I've heard a lot of people say Diablo 1 is the best Diablo game. Those people are on crack. Okay, so this is the interrogation room. Okay, I'm found. I know exactly where I am now. I actually beat Titan Quest, but when it came out. And that was a long time ago. So I'll be honest, I don't even remember it. I couldn't tell you anything about the plot. I could barely tell you about how the gameplay worked. I barely remember how it looked. Okay.
Tight security you have down here.
Not tight enough, apparently.
Tell me something that'll help me get around down here more easily.
Okay. We recently set up some IR cameras.
Yeah.
There's IR sensors too.
Okay, we've actually already heard this. I think this is the guy who was having me tortured, so, hey, buddy. Say hello to another timeline here. Go join your friend. Yeah, no, that tracks, Zach Deft. God damn it. Oh, that's funny. I can't even get into the interrogation room in this setup. Okay.
Fisher, GPS shows you're nearing the war room. Intelligence says it's a Tempest-hardened cube. The only way you'll be able to record what's going on in there is to find some way inside.
Tempest hardening might keep out electronic intruders, but I'm betting the room isn't airtight.
Probably not.
And yeah, how would they get into it then? Come on, Sam. Yeah, I know, right? That's one of those things where I'm totally cool with something not making sense because it's a gameplay feature. Yep, okay, so they immediately spotted me there. Cool. Cool, okay. Let's scooch in again. Yeah, I can't use the elevator. Okay.
Fisher, GPS shows you're nearing the war room. Intelligence says it's a Tempest-hardened cube. The only way you'll be able to record what's going on in there is to find some way inside.
Tempest.
Okay. I haven't been over there.
What is...
Found the other guy. I wish I could take out that camera. Nothing. Well, like Captain Price. And we do have Fisher and Price, both in the same general field. Spec Ops. Okay, bathroom. There's the med packs they actually already told us about. But I do not see what I was hoping for, which was a vent or something. Damn, that might be the only way in. Okay, that was worth checking. Come here. You're about to have a really, really long day going to the bathroom. Wait. Okay. Well, let's try to figure something out.
Fisher, GPS shows you're nearing the war room. Intelligence says it's a Tempest-hardened cube. The only way you'll be able to record what's going on in there is to find some way inside.
Tempest hardening might keep out electronic intruders, but I'm betting the room isn't airtight.
Probably not.
Okay. Let's grab a save after he said that. Okay, so that's not an option. I've got an idea. Okay. Didn't work.
It looks like he's battling the green consciousness. Good. The Colonel would like to talk to you.
That pushes up to 2 immediately. And it's the same interrogation sequence. Alright. To the walkthrough. What am I supposed to do here? Let's see. Be blinded. Okay. What do we got? What do we got? Okay. Be clear, this is OCP, right? Doing this? Okay, so checking the walkthrough says OCP, these cameras. Houston, we have a problem. Okay. I'm even hitting the thing in the middle, if you can see it there. Let's try aiming for the base. Let's try that. Okay, so we apparently have to aim for the base of the camera, because that makes absolutely no sense. Yeah, no, it might just be a mistake on where the painted vuln thing is. Okay. So we're past that obstacle. Thank you, walkthrough. Feedback has been kind of a consistent issue in this game, and I don't know if that's a PS2 issue or not. Like, there are several times when it's like, you can't do this. Oh, okay. No, I was supposed to keep doing it. I was just missing. That is not the first or the second or the third time that's happened this playthrough. I'm going to go ahead and lock down the guessing game now, essentially. So, if you have not gotten your guesses in, this is a good time to do so. I'll give you a few seconds.
Sam, I've got some details on the building's infrastructure. This vent should come out directly over the war room.
I'll try and laser mic the meeting from there.
Good. We'll let you know when we have enough to make the Joint Chiefs happy.
We cannot, but if he...
Hold up. So, have you all gotten your guesses in? Because we're shutting it down. Okay. Alright. Let's do this.
As control. Political suicide. We have already taken the Americans.
Sir, he is Admiral Otomo.
Admiral, what is the meaning of this?
You will repeal the post-war constitution. You will order the immediate remilitarization of Japan and return control of our nation to the order of the Emperor. The United States will support this act politically and militarily to release themselves from further financial and military obligations, thereby concluding our relationship in Asia.
This is impossible. Even if we repeal the Constitution, the Emperor would never.
The Emperor will do what the military tells him. I am not an unreasonable man. These efforts will take time. I have faith in your honor and prudence. So I give you 96 hours.
96. The people will never allow it.
If in 4 days these demands are not met, I will initiate the launch of a North Korean ballistic missile and sacrifice a Japanese city over my choosing. Regrettably, this will kill millions, but it will steer the will of the people if your appeals cannot. For the sake of your honor, and for the sake of Japan, I plead with you, do not force my hand in this matter.
That's it. He cut the signal. My God.
Good God, Fisher. That confirms it. Otomo has been manipulating the Japanese government the entire time.
At least they're not sanctioning his actions. What's the next step? How do we stop Otomo?
If we're lucky, we might not have to.
What do you mean?
Grim?
I'm worried about that general, Fisher. He's been awfully quiet working on his laptop. Access it from here. Let's see what he's planning.
Will do.
My God. We are doomed. We cannot do that. We cannot tell the Americans. He cannot fail. He has lost his mind. My God. We are doomed. We cannot do that. We cannot tell the Americans. He cannot fail. He has lost his mind. What are our options? Can we retake the command center? What if it fails? Do we have another choice?
I'm trying to reconnect. Ops, this is Central. We have your feed. The General is almost ready.
My God. We are doomed. We cannot do that. We cannot tell the Americans. He cannot fail. He has lost his mind.
Alright.
My God.
Hi, Eliezer.
We are...
I'm sorry. What am I doing? Hack the laptop. Thank you.
He cannot tell the Americans. He cannot fail. He has lost his mind.
Ronan in position, waiting for the word. Ronan, you are go. I'll repeat, you are go. Affirmative. Open it. Code's been changed. Hack it, fast. Come on, open the door. Just about. Got it. Back up. Bridge and clear. Go. Clear, clear, clear. We're in the two. Watch your fire in there, Roland. Affirmative. Form up. Keep it tight. Watch your angle. Ronin, Ronin. Come in, Ronin. Oh, come in. Ronin. Up. Ronin is locked. We're done.
The Admiral again, sir.
Admiral, We...
Fool! You waste your time to scheme like a dog. If you are unable to act honorably, then I will force you to act. You will not be able to deny the demands of the people after North Korea destroys one of our cities. You will know which one when it is annihilated.
What are our options? 72 hours. How do we contact the Emperor?
Good lord! Otomo is going to launch a North Korean missile at his own country.
What's the time frame?
Could be hours, could be minutes. Get down there and destroy his servers.
What about extraction?
If you can't take out those servers before Otomo forces a launch, there won't be any reason to extract.
And if I do take out the servers?
We'll make that part up as we go.
That's half a plan if I've ever heard one.
Okay. But yeah, this is a very Tom Clancy-ish. I know he didn't write it, or maybe he didn't write it, I don't know, but this is a very Tom Clancy kind of a novel or story plot. All right, so there's this Japanese admiral, right? He's head of an intelligence branch, and he wants to rescind the Constitution, build up a military. So naturally, he's using super science and magic hacking to take control of North Korean missiles, in order to then threaten to destroy his own cities, in order to force the military to force the Emperor into rescinding the Constitution. Which will fix everything, of course. No, Mr. Red. And I mean that when I say no. Like, pretty much every organization gets painted with the brush. Like, so many countries are American allies, but they're not Americans. You know what I mean? Like they're a step down from the United States, and it's actually really funny how blatant it is in some of his later books, where he just stopped even trying to hide it.
I just got off the horn with the Joint Chiefs. I'm lifting the non-lethal mission parameter. Fit freedom with everyone except Otomo.
You're kidding me.
We need to capture him alive. His profile is pretty clear. He won't lie to a war crimes tribunal in the face of the evidence. It would offend his sense of honor.
You need him to take responsibility so the rest of Japan is off the hook with North Korea.
Yep.
Exactly. If Otomo dies, we're right back at square one. Bring him in breathing.
So, for all intents and purposes, Final Rush. It's weird, but I'm not going to question it.
What is that?
Oh no, it's very fictional, Lizard. This is a Tom Clancyism game.
Let's just stay calm.
Yeah, in Ghost Recon's Wildland, there are no good guys.
There's nothing. Nothing? But... Look, let us just forget it happened. Drop your weapon!
And we're down. What's really funny, if you pay attention to some of Tom Clancy's actual novels, is they'll do this thing where obviously, you know, he has his own very, very fictional history, which is fine, by the way. It's in a form of alternate history. And then he also wants to acknowledge real-life events that happened. But the problem is, the alternate history he posited would almost guarantee those alternate events, those real-life events, didn't actually happen. Like, there's no way.
Fisher, North Korea just contacted NORAD and the President. They report that they've lost control of a launch facility. They can't abort, and they're not sure that they can destroy the missile on time.
How long?
They say 3 minutes until it's away.
You've got to be
I think I
kidding
can
me.
reach the server in time.
Hurry up!
Okay. Yeah, and there's the timer. Alright, time to go a little louder than usual. You know my opinion of Death Battle, Eleazar. However, I am not familiar with who won that particular thing. I know who should have won it. I don't know who did.
Get me out!
Perfect. Exactly as it should have gone. Yeah, I see them now.
Damn it! I could have sworn I saw someone down there.
I really want to interrogate at least one of these people.
That time, I'm sure I heard something.
Nope. No interrogation options. I am sad.
What was that? I think I saw it too. I need to track this.
Yeah.
What was that? I think I saw...
Oh no, I'm over here. Oh, wait, shoot. There was still... God damn it. Okay, hang on. An idea. It's called Operation... Okay, so that didn't work. Operation didn't work. Let's try another one. 5. 100% 5. Yeah, I saw the pipes, but I'm not sure... Okay, I can reach them. And we all know nobody looks up.
Someone moving around out there. Who? I do not know who. That's why I'm worried.
Nothing to see here.
Damn it! What was that?
I can't move anymore. And we're down. Okay. Okay. I didn't say easy, I said new player friendly. 4th edition is very new player unfriendly because of how video gamey it is. And 3rd is even more new player unfriendly for the same basic reason that Pathfinder is. If you want to just sit down and pick up D&D for the first time, that's 5th edition. Oh my god. Okay. That's an interesting question, Czar. I suppose that depends on who you listen to. Is there like a crouch prone thing? That's not crouch prone. That's still not crouch prone. Now we're dead. You have asked that question twice, Elizar. At this point, probably not, literally. Do you mind enumerating why, Malkaiser? And yeah, 3.5 was around for literal years. So, yeah, obviously stuff was taken out. But, like, I don't know, that feels like a strange sentence to me, I guess. People who say 3.5 is the best are people who say Pathfinder is the best, and for the same reason. There's tons and tons and tons and tons of rules. If that's what you're into, no judgment. But there's a reason, a lot of encounters in 3.5 and Pathfinder tend to take literal hours to go through in real life time. So if you're into the, I guess that would be the crunch, yeah, go for it. And yeah, I see the whatever that is up there. I'm not sure if it's a camera, a turret, or both. So we're going to miss, first of all, very important.
They say 60 seconds until it's away.
Yep, thanks. Okay.
To keep my eyes wide open.
Oh my god, there's people in here. Of course there are. No, that's objectively and fundamentally wrong. Sorry.
Good thinking, Fisher.
Any line on what's going on in this place can only help.
Absolutely. Thank God, Fisher. That aborted the launch.
Yeah, but I think it woke up the neighbors.
Get through them, Fisher, and bring in Otomo alive.
My pleasure.
Yeah, one of the things they changed is epic levels don't exist anymore in 5th edition. If you go past level 20, you just have to take levels in another class. And we're dead. Oh, I do not like this level.
Good thinking, Fisher.
Any line on what's going on in this place can only help.
Absolutely. Thank God, Fisher. That aborted the launch.
Yeah, but I think it woke up the neighbors.
Get through them, Fisher.
Hello, Giga.
Bring in Otomo alive.
My pleasure.
God, how did that miss? How did that miss?
Good thinking, Fisher.
Any line on what's going on in this place can only help.
I'm very ready to be done with this game, yes. And we're dead.
Good
As it should
thinking,
be.
Fisher.
Any line on what's going on in this place can only help.
Absolutely.
Wow, I can't actually detonate it if I'm too far away. That's
Thank
hysterical.
God, Fisher.
Terrible,
That aborted
but
for
hysterical.
Yeah, but I think it woke up the neighbors.
Then bring in Otomo alive.
My pleasure.
No, Giga. Positivity is not allowed.
What is that?
Nothing. Now piss off. For real, though. Gush. Gush, Giga. Or else. You don't want to see me when you're not gushing.
Whoever he is good. Even too good.
I don't understand your question, Elizar. Do you mind clarifying?
What was that?
So, Tom Clancy is a writer, Elizar. I assume you mean Solid Snake when it comes to Snake. But Tom Clancy is kind of a garbage human being, if that's what you mean. So, I suppose that would be my answer to that.
What have you done, Ahmed?
Give it up, Admiral. It's over.
You think that I will surrender to you? You think that I will allow your people to strip me of my dignity? Throw me in chains? No, I think not. My people have endured your charming oppression for more than 60 years.
You say tomato.
Americans, always turning to their jokes when their hearts are full of fear. And you should be afraid. I may be defeated, but I am a man, and ideas are stronger than men. You may even prevent this war, American, but the dragon has awoken, and he will not be so easily sedated this time.
Oh yeah, bit of a kind of warning there. He just committed seppuku. Suicide trigger, warning. How do I...
Now what?
I think someone is taking himself a bit too seriously.
We can't afford to let him die, Fisher. Get in there and stabilize him. Fast.
Sure. Oh, now the door opens. Right. Yeah, he didn't finish the slice. You're supposed to cut in and then cut to the side. It's excruciatingly painful. Do not recommend. I would say I like Fisher better as a character, even having only played the one game, because I'm not a huge fan of Snake as a character. I did it!
Good work, Fisher. He's stable, but we still have to get him out of there. You're going to have to blast your way out.
We're over 100 feet underwater.
You're not pressurized, Fisher. It will be a shock, but you won't get the bends.
Next time, you're going on the mission and I'm making up the crazy plan.
No, I just think Snake isn't enough of a character. Yeah, Malkaiser's correct. Metal Gear Solid has more interesting characters that aren't Snake. Snake's job is to sit there and be stoic and then say, such and such, with a question mark. Don't mistake me. I like David Hayter. Or as a screenwriter and everything else, but still. Yeah, exactly. Snake is the straight man. Like, by total contrast, I think that Ocelot is one of the best characters in the franchise. Yeah, so we should probably be dead, especially since we're trying to save someone who just stabbed himself in the stomach with a knife, which we pulled out, by the way. Yeah, we're fine.
Admiral Otomo, former head of the Japanese...
My actions were purely defensive in nature.
...made a surprise confession today on the witness stand at the Hague War Crimes trial. Otomo openly admitted conspiring to instigate war between the Koreas and the United States, claiming that In other news, China's ambassador to the United States, Long Dan, received the Nobel Peace Prize today for his efforts in defusing the Korean conflict. President Bowers today addressed the nation following the crisis that brought us to the brink of war.
Finally, I want to take a moment to thank those unsung heroes in the intelligence community who may very well have saved our nation and the world from certain disasters.
Thank you, Mr. President.
The boss seems happy. How about that raise?
They're cutting us back. You'll have to settle for a vacation.
Yeah, right.
No, that's not the ending. That's not the ending. No! Oh my god, they ended on a literal wah-wah. Oh my god. That's the ending? Yeah, yep, I was right. Oh my god, really? Come on, come on. Okay, okay. Some of All Fears. Which one was that one? God, I get all of his titles confused except for the two big ones. And you're probably thinking, which one's the two big ones? Well, one of them's Red October. We all know that one. The other one is Red Storm, which a lot of people forget. It was actually the first Tom Clancy novel I ever read, believe it or not. I don't like endings where something just stopped off the deeper end, where it's just like, doop, doop, did it. Or if I can give the verbal equivalent. So I walked out of the house tomorrow and I was heading to the grocery store. Yeah, by the way, spoilers, the next game we're playing will also have a bad ending. Speaking of. Giving the end is predict the plot to double agent. Okay, so we go undercover, and the government betrays us. But we remain true to America, and the American ideal. And then we beat the thing, and we prove that we were good, and we oust the traitors. And at the end, they're like, all right, time for you to finally get that vacation. Credits. How'd I do? The American ideal is for Giga Pudding to constantly wear unusual outfits during cutscenes. Oh, sorry. First the government betrays him, then he goes undercover. My bad. Yeah, for the record, I have not actually played any of the other Splinter Cell games, so I have no idea. Alright, hold up. I'm gonna do something super quick here. Give me a second. You ready for this? Ah! Oh, God. Okay. Okay. Like, non-memeingly, that's a thing. Let's get rid of that. Oh, there we go. Wow. Okay, I'm okay. America does have the best food. Yeah, so, thoughts from the crowd for, I'm gonna say this as nicely as I can, how many negatives we give that ending, because that was not great. I'm sorry, that was... Judo Joker, I know that you're invested in this game. What do you got? Give me your defense. I'm ready. Yeah, okay, yeah, that's pretty much exactly what I was thinking. Yeah, the stage... I could see... I actually typed this up briefly in my notes. I could see how the stage could have been good. But, polishing pass, right? This, I know this sounds pathetic, but, like, the specific placement of the corridors, which gives weird lines of sight to enemies that you literally cannot see under any circumstances. Or the weird thing that was going on with the cameras, you know? The interrogation thing being triggerable in the manner that it was. You know, I feel like it was the kind of last level that would have worked really well if the QA team had had a few more days on it, you know what I mean? As is, it was just frustrating the whole time. I might even get into the frickin' timer stuff. Okay, what am I doing? 1 second. Here we go. Splinter Cell Chaos Theory. No, it is Judo Joker. You're right. Like, yeah. I mean, that. We've said this before and we'll say this again. Most games fall apart towards the end. That is the norm. Like it or not. Does this have commentary? I don't want commentary.
Run was nice while it lasted.
This has commentary. I don't want commentary. So we're gonna jury rig this a little bit here. Tears actually did have a pretty solid ending. I will give it that. Honestly, most Zelda games tend to nail the outro. Go figure. Most Mario games too. Most core Nintendo games. Let me just lay that out there. This is a speed run. This is the current world record holder by Distro. 41 minutes and 36 seconds. Yeah, go ahead, Judo Joker. And we're just going to listen to this music because he's got commentary, and frankly, I don't want to hear that. So there you go. Let's see what a true professional can do. Looks like he's playing... That's the PC version. I can tell you immediately. What the... That's weird. Hang on. I've got a weird graphics glitch. I'm still having a weird graphics glitch. What in the world? What is doing that? There we go. Okay, anyway, sorry. So let's scooch this over so I can... Because I kind of want to see what he's doing, too. He's just... Okay, so this is any percent, which means he can do whatever the hell he wants to. No rules. Okay, yeah, he's got like 1 HP right now. Something like that. Yeah, see, in all honesty, I wouldn't mind running around with night vision mode like this. I can tell you just by looking at it. Like, obviously the glare is still there, but if I hate to overemphasize this, the glare in the PS2 version was physically painful to look at. Here, the glare is just a glare. And that's it. Yeah, it looks much cleaner, too. I hate to get rid of him, but, like, let's get rid of him. So you can really see it. Let's scooch this over here, like this. There we go. A little better view. Like, look, he's staring at a friggin' lighthouse. And mission 1 complete. 100% playthrough would be more interesting. Let's see if I can pull that out real quick. Because it would be nice to have some kind of music other than... I can't believe the credits are still scrolling, by the way. Let's see here. Where was that link? No, not the song. No, not that. You're lying to me. Why would you... Oh, here it is. I found it. Okay, hang on. Now we've got some actual sound. Yay!
I'm hearing gunfire down there, Fisher. Everything all right?
It's coming from up ahead, but Lambert. When I think guerrilla, I think Kalashnikov.
What do you mean?
I've had enough AKs fired at me in my time to tell you that wasn't one.
All right. See if there's anything unusual going on with their equipment. Keep us posted. I think you're right about the equipment, Sam.
Yeah? They got themselves a little stockpile of high-tech kit here.
The SSCC code is Block 1 of 5.
I'll do my best.
Maybe.
It doesn't sound too good down there, Fisher.
The sound isn't the problem. You should smell it.
You're sure he's dead?
Deader than Elvis.
All right. Leave the body. We still need to recover any traces of the interior.
For the record, I love stealth speedruns. Because there's so many ways you can break how the game detects stealth if you really try.
Okay.
The technician you just took out had a wireless connection running a few minutes ago.
So I'll need to recover any data you might have uploaded to their servers.
Exactly.
From the looks of it, these guerrillas have a pretty temporary setup. Seems unlikely they have any kind of alarm system on location.
Good.
That's 4 of the 5 crates, Sam. Your eyes peeled for the last one.
That server is the one that the tech transferred the interrogation record to. You'll need to access it. Good work, Sam. That wiped whatever information Morgenhold might have given them.
Won't they wonder what happened to it?
It was easy enough to make your little intrusion look like a memory allocation error. Don't worry, we give you the best tools.
Good work, Fisher. We can analyze the intelligence you gathered from those crates. It'd make a lot of people's jobs a whole lot safer.
How come no one ever does things to make my job safer?
If you want me to hire some more analysts to interpret information for you, I can do that.
Second thought. The danger's not so bad.
Damn, you just took out their radio operator.
He asked for it.
Well, it's gonna be a lot harder to find out where they're smuggling their arms in from. You better check their radio logs. They probably keep a hard copy archived on file somewhere.
Okay, I'll look around here.
And scene. Wow, 100%. Yep. That's wow.
Fisher, we just pulled up Celestinia's last dry dock report for the Maria Narcissa. They have a newly installed central alarm system.
Don't tell me. 3 alarms and the mission is over?
Of course not. This is no video game, Fisher. But you don't want the whole place alerted to your presence. Keep it under control.
Fisher, it looks like Lacerda is spreading around his newfound wealth, paying off debts with some of the arms that were delivered to him.
You want me to scan any more weapons crates?
Better idea. Plant tracking devices, and we can see who they end up getting delivered to.
Okay.
Good job, Sam. That's the first crate. Keep your eyes peeled for any more.
All right.
Fisher, we just intercepted a radio call.
I love how they're just talking constantly, because he's moving so fast.
The ship is sinking.
No, but apparently several compartments are flooded. You'll need to activate...
Just walked right up. Whap!
...to access all the cargo holds.
Oh, man.
There should be a large...
This is really cathartic. I'm gonna be honest. This is cathartic watching this.
I'll find it.
Especially since, if you remember, the boat gave me some issues. I was not a big fan of the boat.
You gonna start that pump there or what?
Tommy, what's wrong with this thing now?
Yeah, exactly, Mr. Red.
That usually works.
Which one's the penthouse?
Now you can search for the bill of lading attached to Lacerda's shipments.
Yeah, if Fisher can do this in canon, holy crap. I've heard that theory before. It's obviously, it's a joke theory. It's an amusing theory. Not a real theory. But the idea is that most video game characters, canonically, are like their speedruns. So, Mario is this absolutely ludicrously athletic turbo death machine. Mega Man can destroy everything in literal minutes. Stuff like that. Snake just races through levels, full pace, and then... And nobody ever even notices he was there because he goes through people's legs as he's running by them. Yeah, Link can sidestep through dimensions. Master Chief... Yeah, you get it, you get it.
They should have that information. Sensors in your suit are detecting a lot of fumes down there.
Yeah, I can smell it. Some kind of gas leak.
And yeah, walls are a suggestion.
We can't have any firing in the engine room.
Wonderful.
And don't expect the enemy to be smart enough to realize that. They might still open fire on you if they see you.
I get the message. I'll be discreet.
Sam, you're near the ship's office. This deck, starboard side.
I'll find the transit ledgers there.
That's where they should be keeping them. The transit ledgers are forged. They say Lacerda's container is full of sugarcane and coconuts from a man named Nikaryakov in Malaysia.
Nikaryakov. I remember that name.
Nikaryakov is a code name that Philippine drug dealers use to indicate arms shipments.
So instead of nuts from Malaysia, Lacerda got guns from an imaginary Russian?
Exactly. Now why don't you go find out where Lacerda is hiding?
The captain probably knows where he is.
Good idea. Why don't you head to the bridge and ask?
Okay, Sam. Judging by the numbering on the crates, that's about half of them. See if you can find the rest. Good job, Sam. 2 more crates to go.
Couldn't even finish congratulating him before he found another crate. By the way, those load times, did you see that? Loading the new zone? That was just... And the interrogation. I'm up. I'm up. I'm
Where's that?
up. I'm...
Port side. The 2 interior stairwells are the only
Uh,
that deck.
I've been so insulted.
Way to go, Fisher. 1 more crate to go.
Where's that noise coming from?
Good job, Fisher. I'll inform the Joint Chiefs that Lacerda is no longer a threat. Primary objectives are completed. We can extract you whenever you're ready.
Jesus, did you hear that? say?
That was the last of the weapons crates, Sam. Now we'll be able to track them wherever they go and see just how connected Lacerda is.
Okay. And done. So, Bank? I might actually pause a little bit because I want to watch Bank.
I heard something. You're all...
Just sprinting past them. But...
Jesus, did you hear that? I saw something over there.
Oh my god.
That's a relief. Our installer seems to be compatible with their local OS.
That's it? Just plug and play?
That's the idea. No fuss. Get all 8 of those forged mails uploaded.
Make the robbery look like an inside job.
Exactly. Fisher, here's our advisor. He'll walk you through the steps that'll get you into that vault. Be patient with him.
Oh, he's one of those.
Right. Hello? Is this thing on, Ben?
It's on.
Oh, geez, I don't know, Ross. I mean, obviously MMO is the big one there.
This is Information World 88. Each one is unique. You want to get a butcher's up this girl's skirt. First thing you need to do is authorise an opening. Jesus!
How do I do that?
The bank president and treasurer will each have an authorisation lock in their office. There'll be another one in the security
He's just jumping over the lasers. Oh my god.
Looks like more lasers ahead, Sam. This whole place is singing with photons.
There's a guard who seems to be walking around here. Wrong.
Maybe he has some kind of beacon. Get close and you can stay in his electronic shadow.
Assassin's Creed Valhalla, Ross.
That's half of the forged mail, Sam. 4 more to go.
Thanks. I think that's my answer.
Hard to count past 3.
No need to be smarmy, Sam.
Back security authorization. 2 more to go.
Next.
That's 2 down. Now just authorize from the treasury.
Yeah, still no alarms. No, remember, Tier's MSQ includes a decent chunk of change. Even if we disagree on the shrines, because I consider the shrines prime opt. But like AC Valhalla, there's not a lot of MSQ in that game. And there is a colossal amount of side content.
Your mate dropped off some kit for you in one of them.
Alright, I'll let you know when I'm there.
Oh no, Zerkazy. That's exactly what I didn't want to see.
Yeah, no, you were right, Joe Joker.
That's some kind of driving.
He's probably the best computational theorist in the world. He worked with Morgenholt on Project Watson. Word is he's gone off his nut.
Sounds like bad guy material to me.
Sam, it's Will.
Turtle said one of these boxes had some equipment in it.
Chest level, right-hand side, number 1024.
Careful with that gear.
What is all this stuff?
The charges are for the vault, and the other thingamy bob is a telemetric lockpick.
A telemetric lockpick?
Head down to the main vault. We'll walk you through it there. Alright, next you need to...
Here's what I'm feeling, Judo Joker. I'm not going to give 3 positives to music. But I am going to give a music direction positive. How's that sound?
One lock and mimics them in the other lock, real time.
You guys use some cool toys.
Right. Now once you get the feel for each pin, you have to wait a second for the telemetric pick to sync up. Once it beeps, Bob's your uncle, you can pick the pin and move to the next one. Don't try and pick it in before you're in sync, or you'll have to restart.
Right.
Alright, now place the charges over the main pins. Once they're all in place, well, I'm sure you can figure it out. And... open sesame.
Lambert, we're in.
Great work. Sam, get in there and find those hard drives.
I mean, functionally, yeah. You have to restart. As you're just sitting there waiting, like, come on, let's go. AMD. Oh my god.
Here from someone named Dvorak. Echelon doesn't have a file on him. Wait. That's weird.
What?
The deleted messages. They're 512 encrypted. I haven't seen 512 since Philip Mass.
I killed Mass outside Severomorsk.
I remember. And it's confirmed. So this is someone with access to some seriously classified information.
Zerkazy?
That's a frightening possibility.
Great work, Fisher. 1 more forged mail and we're covered.
Did you hear that?
Doing my best.
Good job, Fisher. Now the whole mission will look like a robbery. They'll never know why we were here.
Lambert, now that I'm holding 50 million bucks, I think we need to talk about that raise again.
25 cents an hour and not a penny more.
Deal.
It looks like Lacerda's Panamanian contact is Senor Segundo Ruiz de Medeiros, Vice President of Panama Canal Administration.
Is that where I'm going next?
No. Lacerda's side dealings are a whole nother can of worms. I'll send someone else down that trail.
Someone else?
Do I detect...
And done. It's just, that is a very efficient robbery. 5 minutes. Oh my god. In and out in 5 minutes.
Fisher, the National Guard was deployed into Manhattan about an hour ago.
I feel safer already.
Watch your fire, Sam. Those boys aren't expecting to see you and they'll attack on
I
sight.
cannot get over how much better that night vision looks.
Kill any of them.
I'll be careful.
Good. Fisher, looks like the National Guard are trying to restore the power to the building's elevator. That's probably your best way to the top.
I'll see if I can hitch a ride.
It'll be a long climb if you don't.
Speaking of co-op, we never actually gave a plus, negative, or anything for that. Does anybody know anything about that? Because obviously I'm kind of just relying on you guys to tell me. I don't want to know if it's good or bad. I want to know details. What is it? How does it work? How does it operate? Yeah, it also, keep in mind, we have to consider the PS2 version specifically.
Fisher, satellite shows you breached Circassia's building. County Clerk's office has construction permits on file for the floors below the penthouse and in the neighboring structure.
Any plans or blueprints on file?
I'll have Grim look into it, but with this blackout.
I understand. Let's see if I can dig up some plans down here.
Good idea. Fisher, that's a hired gun if I've
Yeah,
ever
I noticed
seen
the Ubisoft was
He's
missing.
no night watchman either. He's a merc. He's got the same kit as the guys who were protecting Lacerda.
This whole situation is getting uglier by the second. See if you can find out who these characters work for.
Will do.
Fisher, Circassia's cameras project an infrared beam so they can see in the dark.
If it's an infrared beam, I can see it in my night vision.
Exactly. And listen, it would help us keep tabs on Circassia if we could use these cameras against him.
Gotcha. I'll try and run some taps.
Good work, Fisher. That's one camera tapped. There should be 5 more.
You can... I didn't know you could do that. Yeah, I was actually going to ask what... I've heard the cameras go a few times. And he has not raised his warning level, and I don't know why.
That pretty much confirms it. These records show Circassia has
Yeah, like that.
history of transactions with the MCAS Bank in Panama.
Is he the one who shipped the arms to Lacerda's goons?
It doesn't matter much now. We'll need to bring him in for a chat either way.
Where do I find him?
We'll look into that. You still need to locate Dvorak.
All right.
Gotcha.
Who?
Dvorak.
Where is he?
According to this, he's in the building next door. You can get there across the rooftop through the magnetically locked doors.
How do I get through the doors?
They're not magnetically locked anymore.
Thanks for the help.
How long have you known him? Long. Before this place. Before Bosnia.
That light is busted. Someone's trying to put us off our game. Well, we'll see about that.
This place? That's Doug Shetland's company.
I know.
Fisher, if Shetland turns out to be crooked...
If Shetland is crooked, I'll take him down myself. But I have a feeling there's more to
No, I didn't see the question. I'm sorry, Elizabeth.
You can find out who's in
But I can guess based on the context clues you're asking why Geralt has character and Snake does not. And the answer is because they actually wrote Geralt to have personality and character traits. And they wrote Snake to be someone who responds to other people's personality traits and characterizations.
What's wrong with the lights?
How are we feeling about replayability on this one? Yeah, Geralt, they had the advantage of him already being a character.
Fisher, what are you doing?
I've seen these things before. This is a finite state machine.
It is?
Yeah. Looks like the Vorak is just the encoded innards of a 50-year-old scrap heap.
No wonder I couldn't hack into it.
It doesn't even speak the same language. I'm going to try and reinitialize the machine and retrieve an output stack for analysis.
Gotcha.
All right, I got the stack.
Fisher, judging by what we just saw, I think that's an infinite state machine, not a finite state machine.
What's the difference?
This one is self-referential. Each output stack is a logical instruction set that tells the machine to recurse itself and derive a more accurate set of instructions for the next execution cycle.
Fascinating. Can I go now?
Good work, Fisher. Time to make yourself scarce. Get to your primary extraction point.
On my way.
Mylon Nettich. Echelon's got nothing. He doesn't even exist.
Well, whoever he is, he's playing both sides. We need to inform Shetland.
No can do, Sam. We can't compromise OPSEC for private interests.
Fine. If I find Nettich, it'll be less of a problem.
Admirable of you to protect your friend, but...
You said he doesn't exist.
Judo Joker, it looks like your comment got eaten, because all I see is you saying, just my opinion.
Fisher, we need to find out if Displace and Zerkasi are working together.
But until we know, you want me to keep it quiet.
Don't kill anyone or I'll abort the mission. PESCOM has contracts with Displace all around the world. The President will have puppies if he finds out we're doing this.
Yeah, thanks, Twitch. Sucking. I think I could swing one replay positive.
What's that? Funny.
I think I'll agree with that.
I keep thinking I heard something. I heard something.
Well, I guess that's one way to deal with it.
Finesse is for the young and the cocky.
Good work, Sam. Now you'll be able to access the central server on the first floor.
This wireless...
Oh god, I don't know, Lizar.
Welcome to the Wi-Fi era.
I'll probably go with Miser Guts there.
Guy from the era of hi-fi.
Hi-fi? As in, like, high and fiber?
Right. Thank
Don't
you,
put
Jojo,
me in
for
adult
reminding me.
undergarments yet, kid.
Sam, each of Displace's different divisions seem to have their own server farm. I put a program on your
We'll find out in a second, Act. Because I'm about
You want me to upload that to each division, sir?
I would appreciate it.
Since you asked so nice.
Good work, Sam. That's the first of their servers. If you can upload that to each of the other ones, I'll be able to snoop around as much as I please.
Hold on. I want to see him destroy this last level here. I need this. But first, let's do this. And then do this. Okay.
We know who the enemy is. There is no enemy. No enemy means no kill. Deal.
Fisher, from the looks of it, these guards are LTL equipped.
Less than lethal. Why?
There's only one reason I can think of that they'd issue them to combat.
Well, that's one way to completely bypass the guards.
Well, I'm not the talkative type.
Wow. Yep, just pop the smoke grenade and boop.
That's a copy of the orders for the strike team sent to the battle.
Yeah, Canada was working directly for Otomo. Confirms Otomo
What?
in the mass-enabled attacks. But we still need to discover if his actions are sanctioned by the government. Fisher, GPS shows you're nearing the war room. Intelligence says it's a Tempest-hardened cube. The only way you'll be able to record what's going on in there is to find some way inside.
Tempest hardening might keep out electronic intruders. But I'm betting the room isn't airtight.
Hang on. I missed something specifically while I was typing. Sorry. I want to check something.
We still need
I want to see how he deals with these guys.
Sanctioned by the government.
Nope. Here, watch. Watch.
But we still need to discover if his actions are...
Look where he's aiming. Look where he's aiming. Center of mass, right where the camera actually is. Cool.
Sanctioned by the government. Fisher, GPS shows you're nearing the war room. Intelligence says it's a Tempest-hardened cube. The only way you'll be able to record what's going on in there is to find some way inside.
Tempest hardening might keep out electronic intruders, but I'm betting the room isn't airtight.
Probably not.
Sam, I've got some details on the building's infrastructure. This vent should come out directly over the war room.
I'll try and laser mic the meeting from there.
Good. We'll let you know when we have enough to make the Joint Chiefs happy.
First, I'm sure.
Hello.
Also true, Dakota.
Sir, here's Admiral Otomo.
Admiral, what is the meaning of this?
You will repeal the post-war constitution.
The video is still hilarious.
Of Japan and return control of our nation to the order of the Emperor.
Yeah, you're looking at the PC version.
Support this act politically and militarily to release themselves from further financial and military obligations, thereby concluding our relationship in the
No, we gotta watch this whole thing.
Is impossible.
I'm actually curious the earliest moment which you can actually run.
The Constitution. The Emperor would never.
The Emperor will do what the military tells him. I am not an unreasonable man. These efforts will take time. I have faith in your honor and prudence. So I give you 96 hours.
96. The people will never allow it.
If in 4 days these demands are not met, I will initiate the launch of a North Korean ballistic missile and sacrifice a Japanese city of my choosing. Regrettably, this will kill millions, but it will steal the will of the people if your appeals cannot. For the sake of your honor, and for the sake of Japan, I plead with you, do not force my hand in...
I remember several that made it hard to hear the dialogue, Judo Joke. Does that count?
My God.
Good God, Fisher. That confirms it. Otomo has been manipulating the Japanese government the entire time.
At least they're not sanctioning his actions. What's the next step? How do we stop Otomo?
If we're lucky, we might not have to.
I would say the overall port quality is serviceable.
Fisher. He's been awfully quiet.
Yeah, exactly. It's kind of middle range.
Let's see what he's
Playable, functional, not great.
What are our options? Can we retake
Affirmative. Ronan in position. Waiting for the word.
Do we have...
Ronan, you are go. I'll repeat. You are go. Affirmative. Open it. Code's been changed. Attack it. Back. Come on, open the door. Just about.
Yeah, no, the port tried, but it didn't succeed.
Pretty clear. Go.
It's just how that is.
Clear. We're in the tube. What's on fire in there, Ronan?
For localization, actually, Final Fantasy XII is probably the best localized game I've ever seen.
Keep it tight. Watch your angle.
Helped by the fact that that game actually has voice acting, and as we've talked about many times, you have to localize differently when you're accommodating for voice acting. He is still sitting here watching. Wow, that's just got to be terrible for a speedrunner. Final scores. Plus 15 to story, which tracks. That actually puts it ahead of the pack when it comes to stealth games. The only game that beats it on story score for the stealth games that we've covered so far is A Plague Tale: Innocence. So, cool. That's 0.81 pluses per hour, relatively short game, and an 82% ratio. All three good numbers. Gameplay, 11. That's almost dead last in terms of stealth gameplay. That's still positive, obviously. It's still plus 11, but I think it says something that almost every other stealth game we've covered has absolutely crushed it on the gameplay axis. And you're probably wondering, what's the one that's worse? Metal Gear Solid 1. Anyways, that is 0.6 pluses per hour to gameplay density, and about 61% on ratio, neither of which are very, very good setups. That leaves us a final golden number of, if I can get a drum roll, please. So before I tell you this, this spread is hysterical. So we've got Metal Gear Solid 1 at 51. We've got Mark of the Ninja remastered at 54, and we've got Invisible Ink at 55, which leaves us with this game at a 54.5. The winner for that is Offshore Twitch account. I will look into seeing if I can get the Time Splitters trilogy working at some point. I obviously don't have access to my PS4 right now. No, that's respectable, but it is funny to me that we have no less than 4 separate stealth games who all have a score in the 50s, and for all very different reasons. I'm vaguely amused by that. I don't have anything else to add to that. I do agree that obviously the PC version would score substantially better. Because, duh. Better lighting, better visual effects, the removal of several negatives, better level design. Shrug. Well, oh god, it was like 6, I think? Something like that. Hang on a second. So, just right off the top of my head, just removing those negatives will push it up to 68.81. But I don't know all the changes. That's the problem. I can only guesstimate how much higher it would score. Oh yeah, also actual options, as opposed to a lack of options. So, as we can tell, this is the best game ever made. Hang on, what was that exact quote? It was the first thing I found out about this game. No joke. When I was trying to do some behind-the-scenes research. It was listed as one of the greatest video games ever made, is specifically the exact quote. I'm going to go ahead and grab lunch, do some post-stream paperwork, and we're going to go ahead and start up Deus Ex Human Revolution, another stealth game, a little bit after this. See you in a bit.